Good morning, students. In the last class, we have studied about physical and chemical change, and then difference between physical and chemical change, then corrosion and prevention of corrosion. Today we will discuss about characteristics of chemical changes, means come to chemical change. First of all, characteristics of chemical change. Here is a activity. A chemical change is usually accompanied by one or more observable changes. One activity, take 2-3 ml of vinegar, acetic acid, which you call also sirka, in a test tube, and add a pinch of baking soda. Vinegar is acid, baking soda is a base. Acid plus base means product will be salt plus water. Note your observation. You will observe brisk fish sound due to evolution of gas. When you add baking soda, there is a sound, hiss type sound. That is the evolution of a gas. Sodium bicarbonate means NaHCO3 means here is evolving carbon dioxide gas. CO3 means CO2 gas is evolving. So evolution of gas is one of the characteristic of chemical change. So in chemical change characteristics, first is evolution of gas. It may be in a chemical reaction, there may be, not always, there may be evolution of gas is one of the characteristic of chemical changes. So first point is evolution of a gas. In a chemical change, chemical reaction, one or more gas may evolve. Effervescence means bubbling in the liquid confirms the evolution of gas. The gas can be identified by testing it. In a chemical equation, an arrow pointing upward denotes evolution of gas. If any reaction, if a arrow denoting upward means here is a, or this compound is a gas. In this reaction, in this activity, acetic acid plus sodium bicarbonate, salt plus, look, here is a carbon dioxide, plus water. We know salt and water is a must, but with in this reaction, carbon dioxide is also evolving. Next one is when sulfuric acid reacts with calcium carbonate, CaCO3 and H2SO4. Okay, CO3. So here must be CO3 gives CO2 gas. Carbon dioxide gas is given off. The gas can be tested by passing it through lime water. Carbon dioxide turns lime water turns milky. Here this is a character of carbon dioxide gas, that it turns lime water milky. Lime water is colorless, but carbon dioxide gas turns it milky, white precipitation. If you take lime water and press, evolve some air from your mouth, after some time you will see that lime water again turns milky. Why? Because we also exhale carbon dioxide from our mouth or through our nose. So we can do it at home also. H2SO4 plus CaCO3 reaction occurs. First part of base is Ca and second part of acid is SO4. So First, our salt is CaSO4 plus H2O plus CO2 gas. Third example is when zinc reacts with hydrochloric acid. Remember, properties of acid. Acid reacts with metal. It gives hydrogen gas. Remember, in acid, base and salt chapter, the gas can be tasted with the help of a burning matchstick, and you remember it gives us a sound of pop. The burning matchstick, if taken near the test tube containing hydrogen gas burns with a pop sound. Pop sound. Zn plus HCl gives ZnCl2 plus H2. Arrow upward means H2 is a gas. State is gas. And if a state is solid or precipitation, then it denotes downwards arrow. Change in color. Second point, these all examples were evolution of gas. Second point of chemical changes, chemical reaction is change in color. In a chemical reaction, color can also be changed. Products formed during chemical reaction have properties different from the reactant. Naturally, new product is producing. In such a case, change of color in chemical reaction is common. When white crystal of ferrous sulfate, ferrous means iron, iron sulfate are heated strongly, color changes. Brown colored ferric oxide is formed. First it was white and then it becomes brown. White crystal of ferrous sulfate, and then it becomes ferric oxide, and that is brown in color. So sulfur dioxide and sulfur trioxide, two gases are also evolving. So FeSO4 whole 2, this is the reaction of ferrous sulfate. Is heated and it gives Fe2O3, means ferric oxide. This is also rusting, Fe2O3 plus SO2 gas plus SO3 gas. Two gases are also evolving, and the color of ferrous sulfate is white and color of ferric oxide is brown. So in a chemical reaction, changes also occurs. Changes in color occurs. Third is change in odor. Odor means smell. Due to chemical changes, food gets spoiled and smells really bad. That is why we can say that in a chemical change, smell or odor also changes. To prevent these things, certain preservatives are added in some food to maintain their freshness for longer time period, as in tomato sauce, all sauce, and in achar also, pickles, we add some preservative. Prevent from spoiling or decomposition. Next is formation of precipitation. In some reaction, precipitation is formed, means solid type. In many chemical reaction, insoluble products which are insoluble, then what happens? They are called precipitations. Precipitates are formed. An arrow pointing downward, as I told you earlier, denotes formation of a precipitation in a chemical reaction, that is insoluble or solid. Now again an activity. Hope you have understood all these things: evolution of gas, change in color, change in odor, and formation of precipitation. Now, activity. Aqueous. Aqueous means with water solution. Aqueous solution of barium chloride in a test tube. Means the barium chloride is soluble in water. Now in another test tube, take 2 ml of aqueous solution of sodium sulfate. Both are in aqueous solution. Mix the content of both the tube in a beaker and then mix both of them. What will you observe? When an aqueous solution of barium chloride, BaCl2, mixed with sodium sulfate, Na2SO4, a white precipitation of barium sulfate is obtained. Here reaction occurs between BaCl2 and Na2SO4. So, Na will combine with Cl. First part of one compound and second part of the second compound. Ba will combine with SO4 and Na will combine with Cl. So the product is BaSO4, barium sulfate, and sodium chloride. Okay. Now barium sulfate is not soluble in water. Then what happens? It will float on the solution, and that is called precipitation. So, and it is white in color, so we can easily see white precipitate of barium sulfate is formed. This is the activity of formation of precipitation. You have to remember all the reaction also. Now change in color, temperature. This is very commonly we see. Most of the chemical reaction are accompanied by energy change. During the reaction, energy may either be released or absorbed in the form of heat. Based on the energy changes that occur, chemical reactions can be classified as endothermic and exothermic. We will discuss endothermic and exothermic. Before this is the activity. Take a few pellets of sodium hydroxide in a beaker. Pellets means small दाना बोलते हैं ना, that is solid form. Few pellets of sodium hydroxide in a beaker and pour small amount of water to dissolve these pellets. उसको उसमें आप soluble होने के लिए आप डालते हो. Touch the base of the beaker from outside. You will see that the beaker is very hot at the bottom. Means here is some heat is evolving, बाहर निकल रहा है. And observe the change in temperature. We see it is hot from outside. Okay. In the next class, we will discuss endothermic and exothermic. Okay. So these are all changes of chemical reaction. Thanks for watching today. Okay then.